Welcome back to another episode of digimazter, please. StarMade on the Starmada server. I am digimazter, and I shall be your dragon. Ooh, on today's adventure. Last episode we took this bad boy out, got it blowed up a little bit by pirates, and then I showed you a little bit of... What the heck? Get out of there. Sorry. My dog was going exploring into some cardboard boxes from cool things like monitors and stuff that I've recently got. But anyway, we looked at some of the logic in this, and I got one viewer that commented that the logic I had in here, I should use like a faster clock and whatnot. I need to reread that comment, but basically the clock I have is fast enough. These guys have no cannons on them because of the array I have them. I have them right next to each other, but I have them hooked up to two different harvest modules. Salvage computers, sorry. So this one's hooked up to a different one, and this one's hooked up to a different one, and it alternates. So it's like the standard setup, but it's compact. And I don't have a single cannon hooked up to these guys to speed them up. If I had cannons, I would use a faster... I wouldn't even use a clock, really. I would just use an on-off. But I don't have any cannons or anything, so these guys are super fast because they... they're not fast, super fast, but the clock is super fast compared to these guys. It goes off like 3 or 4 times during the duration of this thing firing. So it's more than fast enough. No need to change how I have it set up yet, but there are several different ways of doing it, and my way is not necessarily the best, so it just works. So what are we doing today? Well, we haven't made much progress as of late on the station. I got our 3 storage, which I'm not even using these 2, and they're not even complete yet. Like, I still haven't put the floors in, and there's some blocks missing. At least there were from somewhere. Maybe I fixed that part. Oh no. See, there's 2 blocks missing. They're not missing from this one. So it was weird. I don't know why that happened. But I'll fix it on that one too. So we got storage, which we don't even need as of yet, because this is doing just fine. It's not even 8% full. I went mining in between this episode and last, and some of it's still... Okay, this thing's not working fully. I don't have the door open. Dang it. Well, I have some stuff stored in there. It's supposed to be hitting into this guy and then going down there, but it's not wanting to for some reason. But that's okay. I'll get it processed. I just went and harvested like 6 or 7 asteroids. What are we going to do this episode? We could work on this bad boy, but we're not going to. They're still doing its job. Yeah, I think am I out of this stuff now? Are you still making it? It is still being made. So I'm not out of that stuff yet. I've got 2,000 advanced, almost 5,000 of the standard, so we'll be able to make some good armor here shortly. How are we doing for paints? We got 1% filled on the paints now. We got so many paints though. So many paints, and these are just the basic ones. Now that we have the basic ones, we should be able to make the more advanced one as well. But we're not going to work on that guy yet today either. We will flush him out some more, meaning get the doors done and whatnot here in a future episode. But what I want to do is I want to make some progress. I want us to see where this is going to go a little bit. So I kind of want to plan out just a few buildings, the basic structures today. So let's go ahead and go and go to cargo. Let's just grab, we already got our stone on there, it's number 3. So let's select number 3 and let's just look up at what we have so far. So if this is our not a maintenance, but our factories, I would like some cool cargo things, even if they're just holding power or just blank or not needed at all, just for storage. So there would be roundish in a way. I'm just mapping things out. Real rough mappage today. Oops. Just get some things laid out and get them looking cool. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably 8 by 8. So let's hit our control here. Let's do 8. It's perfect. And then do 8. Perfect. Now if we want to do copy, let's copy that bad boy. If you notice it doesn't work, if I do remove mode, it might work better. Maybe not. I think I know what's going on here. So basically all we need to do is we need to click that. We need to get out of remove mode. We just need to put a block right here. I don't like how you have to do that. I would much prefer... Oops. If we didn't have to do that. So click. And let's go into paste mode. Let's see. Fly up here. And I don't like things being all symmetrical, so let's put one here. Put one there. And this will just be, I don't know, cool little storage for things. Obviously not actual storage, but maybe some power cell blocks. I don't know. I also need to finish this. I don't think I ever showed you guys, but in this thing, I'm filling it with power. Solid blocks of power. It's not efficient, I know, but this is big enough to where I'm sure I'm going to hit over the 1 million mark. This is all solid. So once I hit the 1 million mark, efficiency no longer matters. You get a certain amount of power for a block. So that's how that will roll. So that looks pretty cool. I like that. Let's get out of paste mode. I don't need to keep that copied or anything or saved as a template. It's just I have the template right here. Let's go ahead and remove these annoying little blocks. Bloop, bloop, bloop. So there's just like stacks or containers of some sort, maybe. That'll be cool. Maybe right here off the edge, just as a cool look. Well, no, there's gonna be a dome. I keep forgetting we're gonna live on a dome. In a dome. I was like, maybe we can have a crane, but maybe we could still have a crane. Maybe we'll have one. It's like, boom, boom, boom. I'm not counting. This is literally just roughing. Boom, 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 boom. Oops, undo that. Here, 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 and here, and here. That looks pretty good. Yeah, it could be like a cool crane coming up all like, brah. Maybe not like that. Vertical, let's go 10 more blocks maybe. And then this way, right? Yeah. Just boonk, like a cool crane of some sort. I don't know, just rough in. That would put something that's gonna pick up like a cool, like a little shuttle that it's gonna pick up, or maybe another container. Something that it's gonna pick up like right there. I don't know, it looks kind of cool. I get to see that. Awesome. I like this being like the industrial area. So that's the factory, right? So what else do we need in industrial areas? We have, it looks like a crane jobby that's transporting those things. So maybe we'll have, I don't know, maybe we have a parking lot of some sort. Let's get the vertical down. 20 by 15. 20 by 20? Let's zoom up here. Maybe like right there and right there. I don't know, like a cool little parking or station for ground vehicles. Maybe they'll add ground vehicles eventually. That'd be kind of cool. We could convert that to a ground vehicle. I think we could put the, and obviously this isn't going to be floating. It's just a slab right now. Just like a, or maybe we can have things stored on it as well. Who knows? Something needs to go right here. That's all we're placing. Something looks good right there. Pathway would obviously come down where these lights are, and then it would come into here, into there, off this way. Now, speaking of off this way, I kind of want a... Let's do this. Build helper, circle. I think we want to put it at a 90 degree to set it flat, I think. Quit being so high, would you? Quit being so high. There we go. And then a radius of, I don't know, 20, 30? What? Where's my helper? Oh, there it is. Okay. I made it too big. And I gave it a weird catty... Well, that's kind of cool, though. I gave it a weird cattywampus thingy, so let's clear that helper. Let's just build something out here. I was thinking of like a landing platform, an undocking station. Maybe we don't need that. Maybe we just build a cool building, like right at the end here, like at the end of the tunnel, or into the alleyway. Because we're not going to be able to fly up into here because there's going to be a dome. I keep forgetting that. We need to finish our dome. We need to put a dome on. This is going to be a heck of a of a job there, putting a dome on this bad boy. Let's do this. Come back. So I'm building all Minecraft style, one block at a time. But we're just mapping things out. Mapping the things out. Dang it. There we go. Oh, this could be a cool little building. Maybe this is like, once you come into town, or into the docking station, you kind of have to take your papers to somewhere over here. If you're a freight shipper, if you've got a freight ship, a freighter, I should say. I'm going a little longer over here. And this is where you would take your papers to unload and get approval to unload and everything like that. And they'd have like a little section for where the space truckers will sleep and shower if they're staying overnight, if they don't have nowhere else to go, if they're not going out right away. So they don't have to sleep in the ship. Something like right there. So that'd basically be our, I don't know, what would it be, like a shipping bureau station. This is our storage of all the goods, so why not have the shipping bureau over there? This is pretty cool. We can have some houses here too, or just random industrial buildings that don't do much in case we need expansion. And we're just laying this out. This is basically our plan for the whole disc. As of right now, it'll change, most likely. And we just have goals to build up. We can pick something to build up that day, and we can just do it. That way we have goals, we have visuals of what we wanted, representations of what we want to build. It helps me, I think. Just a small little building here. Getting really tired of clicking though. Maybe something. Oh, there's gonna be a road here, so maybe a tiny home. I mean, how much space do people that live in space need, really? Probably more than that. We'll figure out what that is. So we'll fill that in a little bit. This is going to be the residential area, I think. And I don't know if I want to plan that out today or not. Because I don't really have good ideas for it. Maybe I'll think about that. We could have a power station over here too, like upwards so you can actually see it. That's what could be over here. Let's just make, to add, like this is all industrial, right? Like this whole half seems to be industrial type things. We got shipping, we've got manufacturing, so why don't we have power generation over here as well? And this one can be pretty, like a long building, so this one, right? So we'll just make this one a long building. And this one can have cool little things on top, and we can make a cool looking generator even if it doesn't actually do anything inside. And we'll just complete that. I love the reach in this game though, that's for sure. Oh, bop, bop, boop. Perfect. That'd be a cool place for a generator. What do you guys think? Alright, and another thing we gotta finish, or I've gotta work on. I wish you guys could work on it, because this is tedious. I'm gonna probably take all the stone out and do a different thing, but we gotta make this look like a ginormous, ripped out island. And once that's done, we can start building our second ring down there and getting our docking station set up. And our elevator up to all the way through the middle, because that's going to actually be changed. It worked for the tutorial, but I think I want to move it and change it up a little bit. So I think that's going to be it for today. We did quite a bit actually, a lot more than you would think. If you guys have any cool ideas for what we should do for like the residential area, or what this portion of the plate should be, maybe this will be like the Richie / governmental side, and this side will be the middle class, most workers in residentials, and then under here we should have our slums. Obviously it's got to change a lot because a lot of this is just random stuff, and this guy's sticking through, which is cool though. Which is cool. We plan on that, so that'll be cool. And we need to come out with like a sewer way in between here and there. Even though this isn't it doesn't look very big, but it is, because this is one block. I mean, that's pretty high. We can have like little sewer ways that are accessible from the underneath plate, that have secret ways of getting down, and vents that come up and down and stuff with little gravity ways, so that the shady types can get around without actually using the main elevators. Which we need to make more than one. So maybe this can be it. Maybe this can be like a little access elevator to go down. That'd be kind of cool. So give me some ideas, guys. Maybe we can do some more planning, or we can pick something up. Like maybe next episode we'll build these guys. Who knows? Design those guys and copy them out and make them look cool. So yeah, that'll be it for today. Once again, let me know if you guys have any ideas of things we can fill out on this thing. It's huge. I mean, it doesn't look that huge because we can zoom out so far, but it is pretty massive. I mean, that ship's like 300 long. No, it's not. But yeah, anyway, it's like 200 blocks by 200 blocks. 200 block diameter or something like that. It's pretty big. We'll still have more. We're gonna have multiple, but this will be the main one. So let's get it worked on. So yeah. If you have any ideas, let me know for the 15th time. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you get inspired like I'm getting inspired, because these things are helping out. I have all types of ideas already, and they're going to be themed just like these. I'm not the best builder in the world, but I have a theme. I'm going to stick with it, and it's going to look fabulous. Alright guys, this is Digimazter saying goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye-bye.